I'm Cheryl and welcome to this episode of How to Become a YouTube Star. So I'm sure you know this guy, but if you don't, then you probably know him from television. If you don't know him from TV, then you probably know him from the radio. If you don't know him from the radio, you probably have heard him DJing all around the world. If not, perhaps you know his books. It's DJ BBQ.
Hi, I also did 3 video games.
Did you?
Yeah, I did the voice for Dirt 2, Dirt 3, and Dirt Showdown, and did the soundtracks. Not trying to brag, but...
Do I have to do all that again?
No, but a lot of people recognize me from the video games.
Okay, so is there anything you don't do?
I've never dug ditches yet, but you know, I'm not, you know, adverse to it.
Don't rule it out.
I used to gut fish a lot with my granddaddy, but I'm glad I don't do that anymore. Not saying it's a bad job, but you know, you don't want to smell a fish all the time, you know.
You don't. It's really not a good look at all.
Or good smell.
Or a good smell at all.
No.
DJ BBQ.
Yeah.
Thanks for this.
Sure.
Thanks for meeting with me.
Nice dress.
Thanks, you like it, don't you?
And she got the black jean memo.
I do.
Tight black jeans.
There you go, see?
There we go. Cool.
Check
Are those boots or those shoes?
They're boots.
Have you guys seen these, man? Have you guys seen these? Is your husband gonna get mad at me for touching your leg?
No, he's good. He's good. 15 years later, he don't care.
Okay.
So, you come from quite a traditional background.
Yes.
Like me, in that respect.
TV,
and you did so well on television.
We had fun, man. We did Brad for 10 years and MTV for 4 years. Won Channel 5 the very first BAFTA.
I was about to say BAFTA award winning.
Yeah, that was cool. It's in the toilet. Not in the toilet, but in the bathroom.
Yeah, so we're here.
And then that whole world kind of changed when the new media and internet kind of came along, and YouTube started stealing viewers. And if you're under the age of 25, you just don't view media the way we used to.
See, you were clever because you cottoned onto it at an early age. See, it took me years because I thought, no, I'm not giving in. Right. I'm not giving in because I come from a traditional background, and there was a stigma attached, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It kind of in the sort of realms of normal television.
They thought it was kind of cheap.
Yeah.
And I tried to stay with TV and radio, which are my two true old loves.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was the move to YouTube and FoodTube with Jamie Oliver that changed everything.
Were you scared?
I was just kind of curious because it's a whole new learning experience.
It really is though.
Yeah, and same for Jamie because again he's traditional.
Yeah.
You know, we both started off around the same time, and to make that move into new media, we learned a lot because at the beginning we would always we would do the whole recipe and then show the finished product. But everyone wants immediacy on YouTube, so they want to see the finished product at the beginning and then you backtrack and show how you get there. So we even did stings like an opening title sequence. Nah, they just want to know what you're going to cook. They want to see it finished and then show them how to do it. To get 100,000 followers, subscribers is, and that's in less than 2 years. So I was pretty blown away with that one. That is incredible. But then FoodTube is now the #1 food network in Europe.
I know, he's done so well.
5th in the world. We were 3rd in the world, and then 2K channels beat us 2 weeks ago.
Well, we don't need to talk about that. Don't worry about them. It's all about the barbecue.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank you actually because completely unbeknown to me, you did a salad today. High five for the vegetarian.
There we go. Yeah, we did it. We did a vegetarian salad with spinach and butterhead, iceberg, some heirloom tomatoes, cucumber, and then there's some watermelon in there as well, man, and some grilled halloumi. And
it is really good, to be fair.
Thanks.
Really good. But it's not really kind of your thing, is it? Your thing is about getting big old hunks of meat and putting it on the barbecue.
Oh! I can now die a super stoked out dude.
Check this out right here. See? That's where the smoke came in and gave it love. And that's 18 hours of slow and low cooking love right there. See that pink ring right there? That's the smoke. That's the apple, that's the cherry, and that's the oak.
You don't need a big smoker. You can do it in your oven. You can do it on a kettle. Just make sure you do it slow and low.
I like doing burgers and chicken.
You like a bit of carcass, don't you?
Yeah, I like frontal muscles really because that didn't sound right. I like cooking frontal muscles because they need a lot of attention and care and slow cooking to break down all the kind of connective tissue. So when I go to festivals, we bring this big old smoker and I smoke meat low and slow. We've got a 60-inch Lang smoker. We got a reverse flow happening in here. So we got the firebox down here. The smoke travels underneath these plates, heats them all up, comes up to the top, and then the smoke just shoots up here and just kind of cuddles the meat with a nice smoky flavor. And then I also have my turntables and we we DJ and play music. So it's a full entertainment experience.
And so many people talk about your smokers, don't they? It's gathered quite a lot of momentum online.
Yeah, well, we got the biggest smoker in the country, the 108 Lang, which is called the Intimidator because it intimidates people. And then we got Della, which makes most of the rounds. And you know, they look like big trains. And you know, you can throw like 25 pork shoulders in there, and then you can feed a couple thousand people.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Right up my street.
Sorry.
So just talk to me about, I mean, your channel is very much personality driven.
Yeah.
You're a big personality.
Woo! Bring the party! Ain't messing around! Yeah!
Do you find that that helps in terms of gathering, because people must come to you not necessarily just for the food, because they want to see it?
Well,
you do really cool stuff.
A lot of vegetarians watch, which I find weird because I'm so pro meat, except for today.
Be honest about it. So,
Yeah.
you know.
And I have to eat a lot of vegetarian food between my meat because I don't want gout and I want to live a long, energetic life. And I have to eat a lot of vegetarian
That's why
food.
I get these muscles, you know.
Yeah, I was going to comment. Yeah, you're looking pretty badass. What was the question?
It was
Did you forget your question already?
Oh, it's your personality.
Well, okay. I was a kids TV presenter when I started. So Channel 5, Rad, we did a show for 10 years, skateboarding, snowboarding, BMXing, surfing, and that was very high energy stuff. And then I came over to YouTube, and of course they wanted me to bring the Rad. I also like kind of taking a step back and just talking to the camera, but I kind of balance it all out. Sometimes just talk to them, sometimes I'll get a bit more crazier, get a bit more loopier. You know, you can do whatever you want.
Amazing. You know? So what tips would you have if you had five pieces of advice or tips that you could give someone who was out there and they're thinking, do you know what, I want to give it a go, but I have absolutely no idea what to do? What tips would you say? Go.
Okay, the first tip is to be consistent, man. You got to keep uploading a video every week. Yeah, I do every Friday, 12:30. Immediacy, that's the thing. You get responses, so talk to them. Own your space. So when people comment, talk to them. You know, you need to have that voice, but don't just comment on your videos. Comment on other people's videos. Donald's, how do you say Donald's last name? Skian. Irish guy who's part of the Fuji family.
Yeah.
He's always commenting on our stuff. He's young, he's good looking, he's being a boy band in Ireland. He knows what, and he's packing out kind of hauls and stuff and doing 2-hour cookery shows, but he knows how to own his space.
Yeah.
So own your space, be consistent, be honest, look at the camera, talk to the people, and really have fun. Because if you're having fun, they're going to have fun watching you.
And when you say be honest, is it like if you're having a really shitty day, say you're having a shitty day,
Dude,
or just be honest about who?
Zoella has made a career out of it.
She has.
You know,
I mean, God,
when she has
who's laughing now?
There we go. I mean, she is one of the best-selling debut books ever, and you know, one of the most watched and subscribed to girls, and she's just honest, and that works. You know.
5 years.
Well, crack the world.
Yeah,
well, YouTube, you can do the whole
you
world.
Can do that. Do that. Thank you very much. Make sure you tune in next week.